Welcome to the latest edition of the Miss Gibraltar pageant, the head-to-head challenge. My name is Kaylee Mifsud.
And I'm Shayana Sopalvi, and we will be your hosts for today's challenge.
So in 2017, the Miss World organization launched the head-to-head challenge so that all the contestants could get a fair shot at proving themselves worthy of being in the top 40. And now Number One Models has been inspired by this and has introduced it to this year's pageant in order for you, the public, to get to know our contestants a little bit more on a personal level.
And now please welcome group number 3. Rebecca Davis, Faith Torres, Suleima Molina, and Michelle Lopez de Soisa. Girls, you all look beautiful tonight. Just speak from the heart, and no doubt you're going to do really, really well. So let me explain how this works. The contestants have been divided into 3 different groups, and you're going to get a chance to know the girls on a more personal level. Today, you're going to be able to watch the introduction video, and myself and Kaylee are going to be able to ask the girls a question based on their video along with a surprise question. And this is how you can vote for the People's Choice Award.
To vote for Rebecca Davis, sponsored by Simply Beauty, call 8688.
To vote for Faith Torres, sponsored by Mayfair on Main, please call 8689.
To vote for Zuleima Molina, sponsored by Nail Creations TDR, call 8690.
And finally, to vote for Michelle Lopez de Soisa, sponsored by St. Teresa's Nursery, please call 8691.
Call costs £1. Mobile surcharges apply. Please seek bill player's permission prior to calling. Okay girls, so are you ready? We will start with contestant number 9, Rebecca Davis.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Davis. I'm 20 years old. I'm contestant number 9 and I'm sponsored by Simply Beauty. A fun fact about me is I've always wanted to be an actress. Ever since I was younger, I would dance, dress up and watch lots of Disney movies. And ever since then, I knew I wanted to pursue a career in acting. Please vote for me on 8688. Thank you.
Wow, Rebecca, a career in acting. If you had the opportunity to choose one role in a movie, which one would it be and why?
I would say probably a role of a nurse or a soldier in a war movie, because even though they are both very different, they both portray a lot of emotion and strength in each role.
Thank you, Rebecca. That was a great answer, and I really hope you get to pursue your career in acting.
Thank you.
And now we move on to contestant number 10, Faith Torres.
Hi everyone, my name's Faith Torres, I'm 21 years old, I'm contestant number 10 and I'm sponsored by Mayfair on Main. Next week I will graduate from my degree in biomedicine. I love the study of genetics, and not only in the medical scene, but the influence it has on the world around us. Please vote for me on number 8689.
Wow, Faith, what an interesting career path, and I love the reason why you've chosen to study biomedical science. So your question is, what do you think was the biggest challenge you faced while studying biomedicine?
So biomedicine in itself is a very challenging topic to study. Along with that, we have to go abroad and tackle life by ourselves for the first time personally without my family. But I think specific to my age group, we got the COVID pandemic halfway through, and that was very challenging because my course is very practical based in labs, so it was very difficult to try and do the work required to finish the degree.
Wow, Faith, you certainly right there. The pandemic really affected us all. So well done in persevering and completing your degree. Well done.
Okay, so on to contestant number 11, Zuleima Molina.
Hello, my name is Zuleima Molina. I'm contestant number 11. I'm 17 years of age and I'm sponsored by Nail Creation. An interesting fact about me is that ever since I was younger, I had a massive passion for art and designing, and in the future I want to pursue my studies in architecture. And please vote for me in 8690.
Wow, Zuleima, that is a really interesting fact about you. Studying that course, I can imagine, will be very difficult at times. What ways do you feel you will deal with the stress?
Well, designing and drawing has always been a passion of mine, and at times I get stressed, but how I deal with it is having a routine which makes me feel like I have things under control.
Great answer, Zuleima. I wish you all the best, and I hope you get onto that degree.
Thank you.
And now we're moving on to our final contestant. Contestant number 12, Michelle Lopez de Soisa.
Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Lopez de Soisa. I am 23 years old, sponsored by St. Teresa's Nursery and contestant number 12. An interesting fact about me is that a year ago I completed my degree in primary education. Since then I have been working as a nursery teacher. However, I'm pleased to say that earlier on this year I was offered a place at the Gibraltar University to complete my PGCE in primary education. My goal as a teacher is to inspire my students and to become a positive role model in their lives. Please vote for me on 8691. Thank you.
Michelle, coming from someone who's just recently completed their PGC in Gibraltar, I want to wish you all the best. And like I've told you before, if you need anything, I'm only a phone call away.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
So, if you could add one subject in school to teach, what would it be and why?
It would definitely be life skills. I think it's such an important subject that teaches kids simple things like ironing, cooking, even paying bills. It's something that I wish I would have been taught to prepare me for life after school.
I couldn't agree more, Michelle, and no doubt you're going to get there.
Thank you.
And here's a reminder on how to vote.
To vote for Rebecca Davis, sponsored by Simply Beauty, call 8688.
To vote for Faith Torres, sponsored by Mayfair on Main, please call 8689.
To vote for Zuleima Molina, sponsored by Nail Creations TDR, call 8690.
And finally, to vote for Michelle Lopez de Soisa, sponsored by St. Teresa's Nursery, please call 8691.
Call costs £1. Mobile surcharges apply. Please seek bill player's permission prior to calling.
And now it's time for the final question. Rebecca, are you ready for your final question? If you could break one rule, what would it be?
If I could break one rule, it would probably be for some economically developed countries to have free healthcare, because I think there's a lot of people who have very bad illnesses and they can't afford to pay for their own medication.
On to our next contestant. Faith, are you ready for your surprise question?
Yes.
What is the biggest challenge women face today?
I think it's very difficult to narrow it down to one challenge, because from economy to national security to the realm of politics, most issues are women's issues. And I think a way to tackle these problems is to have women sat at the table making decisions, because not only do we bring a different opinion, but it's an important perspective everyone should have.
What a great response to my question, and I couldn't agree with you anymore.
And now we move on to Suleima. Are you ready for your surprise question?
Yes.
What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I hope I've accomplished all my studies, fully graduated, surrounded by the people I love, and inspiring the younger generation how to success and accomplish their dreams.
And now for our final contestant, Michelle, are you ready?
Yes.
Your question. What's the best advice to give to the younger generation?
I would tell the younger generation to work very hard, to focus on their goals, and to always follow their dreams, no matter what obstacles they come across. I think it's important for them to remember that everything in life is temporary, therefore they should make the most of every minute.
Thank you, Michelle. What an aspirational advice for the younger generation. Well done.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the final group for the head-to-head challenge.
Now the power's in your hands. To vote for your favorite contestant, listen next to the numbers that you need to call. To vote for Rebecca Davis, sponsored by Simply Beauty, call 8688.
To vote for Faith Torres, sponsored by Mayfair on Main, please call 8689.
To vote for Zuleima Molina, sponsored by Nail Creations TDR, call 8690.
And finally, to vote for Michelle Lopez de Soisa, sponsored by St. Teresa's Nursery, please call 8691.
Call costs £1. Mobile surcharges apply. Please seek bill player's permission prior to calling. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this year's new addition to the Miss Gibraltar pageant, the Head-to-Head Challenge. See you all at the Miss Gibraltar stage on Saturday, the 17th of September at 9:30 p.m, live here at the Alameda Open Air Theatre and on GBC Television. And trust me, this is a show you won't want to miss.